guys, welcome back to the vlog. Happy Monday. It has been a slow Monday. I've just gotten a bunch of stuff done. I've been in the kitchen a lot of today. I baked banana bread, I put up stuff I've been organizing, I'm making sourdough right now, and I decided that while I'm already in the kitchen, today might be the day to start the process of canning all of the tomatoes that I'm getting from our garden. So the first step, I really want to make pizza sauce. I want to use the majority of our tomatoes to make pizza sauce. That's kind of my main priority. So I'm going to go out and try to harvest as many Roma tomatoes as possible. We have tons of cherry tomatoes, which I'm going to continue to wash and freeze and just keep them in our freezer for recipes and things like that. As for actually canning sauce, I want to use as many of our big Roma tomatoes that we have, and I think that our tomato plant will continue to produce until the end of September, beginning of October is what I've heard, until it really frosts. But it's starting to get really cool, and it's really cool today. So I'm in a sweater. I had a t-shirt on earlier and I was like, oh my gosh, it is a lot colder than I originally thought to be able to just wear shorts and t-shirt. Everything barely fit into these 3 colanders, so I'm actually really happy. I was expecting to have to go in and get one more bowl, but I think that I could pass with this. There's a lot of orange tomatoes that are not quite ripe, but will be there in the next day or two, so I'm just gonna leave them on the vine a little bit longer, though some people say that once a tomato starts to color, that it's really pretty much done and it just needs to ripen on or off the branch. But I'm just gonna go ahead and start with what I have here because I have a lot, and start at least the prepping part, which is cutting and coring and things like that, getting them prepped to go in the oven to roast. But I'm really happy with how many I have, and I think this will be a good first batch for canning pizza sauce. This is the haul, obviously, showed you guys out there. But before I start working on these, I'm gonna get my bread in the oven that I started this morning. I started a sourdough loaf. I started this loaf of sourdough this morning, and I'm gonna bake it up now. It's actually warm in the house compared to how cool it is outside. It's been in the 60s all day, and I kept thinking like, oh, my dough will probably not rise as fast because it's cooler outside. But then I go outside and come in and it's pretty warm in here. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and bake this and just get it out of the way for tonight. So my plan is, because it's already pretty late, I'm going to prep all these tomatoes to start the canning process. And what that means is I'm just going to core them, which is take out this top piece where it was connected to the vine, and then cut them into quarters, and I'm gonna freeze them in gallon bags. That way, whenever I do have a full afternoon or morning to can, I can throw all of the quartered pieces onto a cookie sheet or a baking dish, put them in the oven, and then start the process of roasting them. I just got 4 full bags of tomatoes that are quartered and cored, and I'm so happy with my decision to not start this all tonight because I still have bread in the oven, So I think it's just gonna be so nice to have this all prepped for when I decide to can later. But I'm gonna go ahead and take these down to the basement, put them in our freezer, and then they'll be ready whenever I need them. Hi you guys, happy Tuesday. I am getting ready to go outside to work my horse. I don't know if I'm gonna ride her, but I want to at least spend some time with her. It is so chilly outside. It's starting to feel like fall and it's incredible. I love it so much. It's in like the 60s, I think. So I have a hoodie on, my jeans, and my boots, obviously. I wasn't feeling a super cute put together outfit. So I went for comfy, cozy. I might even need a jacket on top of this. I got this hoodie while we were in Hilton Head, and I think it's my favorite hoodie I've gotten in a while. It is so comfortable and it fits perfectly. Caleb and I are leaving on a trip this weekend. Actually, we leave on Friday. We've had this trip planned for so long and I'm so excited about it. We're going to Paris and Switzerland and we'll be gone for about 10 days. So I have been kind of feeling low motivation this week, but knowing that we'll be gone for so long makes me want to just spend more time outside and at the barn, especially with how beautiful it is. I can't describe to you guys how beautiful this weather is right now. I'm just really enjoying myself if you can't tell. I did not think that they'd be standing there. That scared me so bad. Guys, happy Thursday. It is a little bit later in the evening, so sorry if the lighting is not super great, but I don't really have that much time left to talk to you guys for this vlog because Caleb and I are leaving tomorrow. I'm so excited. We are going to Paris and Switzerland. We've had this trip planned since January, I want to say, maybe January or February. So it's been in the works for at least half a year and we've known about it, and to be completely honest, it just snuck up on me. I feel like summer went by so fast and I always knew this was kind of like the cap for our summer. It was going to be at the end of summer and now I'm like, oh my gosh, it's tomorrow that we leave. We're going to be in France for 4 days, Switzerland for 4 days, and then we're going to travel Friday and then next Sunday. It's going to be so fun. I cannot wait to do all the touristy things, see Paris. This is really just a dream for me. I'm bringing a lot of denim and I'm bringing a lot of sweaters. I'm really just gonna rely heavily on accessories. Hi guys, it's the next morning. I am pretty much fully packed. We have to leave here in an hour. We basically have a red-eye flight to Paris today, but our flight leaves around 4 and we get there at 6 in the morning. So it's actually a really nice setup of how we're gonna do it, and it should just kind of kickstart us as far as time zone goes. But I wanted to come on here and say thank you guys so much for watching, and just a heads up that next week's vlog hopefully it will be uploaded the Monday after we get back, but we'll see how everything pans out. But I just wanted to let you guys know and to say thank you again for watching. I'll see you guys next week.